Welcome to this edition of Canola TV, featuring the latest information on producing and marketing winter canola in the Southern Plains. Canola TV, a service of PCOM, Producers Cooperative Oil Mill.
Welcome to another edition of Canola TV. Joining us today, Jeff Scott, of course, from Pond Creek, a canola producer, wheat producer from the north central part of our state. Jeff, with these hot, dry conditions in midsummer, no immediate rain prospects, how does that affect how we get ready for a fall planting season?
Right now, about all we can do is hide in a cool place. You know, we've got our spraying done, being no-till, and so we've got our weed control taken care of, and been pulling soil samples, working on some equipment in the cool parts of the morning, and just trying to hide out from the heat most of the time. I spend a lot of my time trying to do some projections and book work and everything, trying to plan ahead for the year coming up at us. And we're just waiting on rain so that we can get in and get our fertility work done and get our seed prep ready.
Once we do get some moisture, what will be the things that you'll be doing most immediately?
First thing we'll do is we need a little moisture so we can get an anhydrous rig in the ground. That's going to be key, is get out there, get our fertility down, run our flex hair across the soil, get our residue distributed out again, and then we'll be ready to start seeding as soon as we have enough water to make a good planting conditions.
What's that window that you like to try to seed into?
I crowd the back half of the planting window. I typically put on a lot higher levels of fertility up front than what most producers do or what OSU recommends. Anhydrous is our cheapest form of nitrogen, and so I knife that in 10 inches deep into the soil profile, and then around the 25th of September is my target date to go out and plant canola. Roll hard on the canola, and then when we're finished with that, we'll switch over to wheat, have us past our Hessian fly-free date, and go with the wheat. I'm not concerned with pasture anymore. Used to be a stalker producer, but now I'm just straight grain, and so I think planting in that first week of October with the wheat helps increase my yields there also.
Let's talk maybe just for a moment about varieties. Are you where do you try to do with varieties as far as your canola?
We've got a good portfolio of varieties out there now. We've got, some public varieties. We've got, of course, our Roundup Ready varieties, which to me are a real bonus, help me control those grassy weeds in a timely fashion. Very easy to use, and the expense is low. So I try to go out with different maturity dates, just like we've got different maturities in wheat. I'll plant some earlier canola, some mid, and then some late. That helps me plan ahead for harvesting time, so that I can start early and my canola will progress and ripen and mature through the harvest period instead of all being ready at once.
All right, Jeff, appreciate your time. Jeff Scott joining us today on Canola TV. I'm Ron Hayes reporting.
Canola TV, a service of PCOM and produced by OklahomaFarmReport.com.